Hello there. The last shaving video that I did was with LPL's Oud Santal. This is it was a fantastic soap. It's still got a wonderful scent, but it's a very soft soap. Okay, and I had dissipating lather, and I had dissipating lather the last time that I used this soap, and I thought, you know, it can't be that I didn't get a good load in the brush because the soap is so very soft. And so, but I went back and looked at the soap because stuff like that bugs me. I've used 30, 40, 50-year-old soap, and it's never been bad. The scent might be gone, but the soap worked killer. Okay, now this is a soft soap, and they were hard pugs. So a soft soap is more open to contaminants and other things that might get into it or might leach out of it that might cause issues. So I don't know. But when I looked at the soap, if you look at the soap now, it's fairly flat. Okay, now this is like I said, it's a very soft soap. Okay, but when I looked at the soap, when I'm doing what I did, when I looked at this soap, what I saw was that the center of the soap was flipping cratered like a bowl. And all of the soap, almost all of it, there was a certain amount at the bottom left, but almost all of it was pushed off to the sides of the bowl, and it looked like a bowl, basically. It was scooped out in the middle, and I'm thinking what might have happened is that I thought, well, the soap is so soft, it'll lather just fine, it'll load just fine. But what might have happened is because if you look at this upside down, I can't do my hand that way, the brush might get like the center, and then that might be all that's picking up soap. So what I did was I flattened it, and I've let it bloom just a little bit, about 10 minutes, and poured the water off. This is the Theta Premium Bore that I used the last time. And I'm going to load this brush after I corrected that scoop in the middle of this soap, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. Because, and if it does, if it was me, I don't have any problem admitting that I didn't lather the soap properly. You know, I've lathered a lot of soaps, and I've got good lather technique, but everybody can make mistakes, and I'm not any different than anybody else, and I'm already getting a better looking lather than pre-lather, proto-lather than I got the first time, the last couple of times. But anyway, and I'm going to load the living crap out of it. But it might just be that I wasn't paying attention and I didn't get the load in the brush that I thought that I did. And so we're going to see. I'm going to do everything I know how to do to rectify that situation, including loading like I hate it. And we're going to see, and I think that should be good enough. Let me rinse it off because it's pretty messy because of the fact that I loaded the living snot out of it and let it roll over the sides of the container and all kind of stuff. So I want to clean that up. But yeah, let's see. And I have a couple days growth, not much. My face is wet. That's already better, in my opinion. And I'm going to add water to it. I'm going to treat it just like I would no matter what. But this soap is so soft you don't really need a whole lot of water in it. That is, I'm going to add just a tiny bit more. That's it right there. And I'm going to take my time, shave like I normally do. We're going to find out, for good or ill, whether it's me and the way I loaded it, or whether it's the soap. And the razor is the only thing that I'm going to change in this shave, although I forgot. Oh, I know what aftershave I, and I'll use that again. But I'm going to use I believe this is a G model Chic Injector razor. Lovely. Stand by. The wife was asking me if I took my shot, my insulin. Doesn't look like it's fading to me. Not very much. It might be a little, but remember I lathered it and added water because I like a thin lather. That don't look like it's changing or moving at all. I love the Chic Injectors. They're just slamming flipping razors. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that was the problem. I don't see it dissipating on my face. It's lovely slick. Pretty much everything that I remember it being. Now, is that because of the depression in the center of the bowl, or is that because I blew the soap? Well, since the soap is, got some kind of hair on it. Since the soap is so flippin' soft, I don't really think it needed any blooming to help it to be picked up by the brush or to help it to lather. I think it probably had way plenty content of water in it, and it was way soft enough. So what I think happened, dude, is that I had that scoop in the center of the bowl, and I was only loading with like the very center of the brush. That was the only thing that was touching the soap. So operator error. Take my time. No. Well, dude, that's slick. I'm glad to have found the issue. Now, there was a bit of thinness in that lather, but that happens in face lathering quite a bit. And either because that's BBS, the soap set in the brush and kind of fizzed up. That's why a lot of times you'll see me when I bowl lather, I'll work the lather in the bowl a little bit on the second pass. Okay, so to me, and sometimes because you don't have as much soap in the brush on the second pass when you face lather. So for whatever reason, but I would not call that any kind of dissipation at all. So if you're experiencing similar issues such as I had, where it seems like the soap stopped working, take a look at the soap in the container. See if it's depressed, has that depression in the center of it like mine did. If it does, flatten it back out. Take your fingers and push all that soap that's pushed up against the sides of the container back to the center and flatten it out. You saw kind of what I did there. And give it a shot and load the crap out of it. Maybe bloom it a little bit. See what happens. Hold on a minute. And same thing I used last time. Because it's so good, I go ahead and use it twice. Wild West Shavings, Virginian. Because I am a Virginia transplant. But this is my home, and I love Virginia. Can't stand my governor, but that's another story. Alright, thanks for watching. Give it a shot if you think you're having trouble with the LPL. Santal, you might be surprised. I was. And happy. Thanks a lot. Bless you. Later.